It's Week 12 of the National Football League. And we'll see the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Dolphins and the Pats, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome to the booth, everyone. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, all set for a good one here. Greg, this is one of those interesting things because you talk to both coaches. They've schemed, plotted all week, and the question becomes, who's got the plan that's going to fit against this other team?
Well, that's always the question, and I think if we really got honest responses from some of these play callers in pregame, I think they're not even quite sure. Everyone goes in feeling really good about the week work. They feel really good about where they are from a game plan perspective, but now...
All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Dolphins come out on offense, and the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. He led the NFL a year ago in passing yardage. Hard to believe this is season 5 already from Alabama. Greg, Tua, 26 years old, and his time is now.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
And a nice defensive play there coming through to make the play in the backfield. 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Tua. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Patriots have a rookie quarterback. It is Drake May. Long past the Tom Brady era, it is May who is now the guy in Foxborough. Out of North Carolina, Greg, the 3rd pick in this past year's draft.
Last week, when you go back and watch and study this tape, Mike, the problem is at the quarterback position, you need to be a difference maker. Last week, they were trying to overcome his poor performance, and you're just not going to be able to do that week in and week out at this level. Your quarterback has to be a driving force. He has to be a productive player within your system, and when you turn the ball over the way he did last week and not really lead to any points or any real sustained success on offense, that is a hard combination if you expect to win. So they're going to need more production, they're going to need more touchdowns, and they're going to need less turnovers. It's asking a lot. It's a big change from last week, but without it, I don't know if they can expect the results to ever change.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. This one complete to Bourne. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. On 4th down, Bryce Beringer out to punt for New England. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game. Take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards for running backs, and he's right there among the best in the league. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. 2nd and a yard. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he's not going to get there. Maybe he's looking for a cutback lane, but that certainly didn't develop. And now it's 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Here's Jake Bailey now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. The Patriots offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
On 2nd down, it's May. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's May. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Dolphins offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. That's caught by Smith on the right side. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Now it's Tua. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from it.
And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down. They needed 2 and gained 6. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez.
You know, for the good corners, Mike, they all share this certain mentality, right? It's bring it on. I want the best. I want the ball thrown in my direction. So anytime they get a chance to break up a play and silence an opposing offense, but man, when they get a chance to take one away and get their hands on it, that is what they live for.
The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start with a short field, looking for the first points of this contest, and they'll begin 1st and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike. Touchdown, field goal, but either way, I'm coming away with points.
Maynard on 1st and 10. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
3rd and a yard. On 3rd and a yard, here's May. He puts it up, and it's caught. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, New England. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to get back at it. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down.
Ready.
A shotgun snap for Tua. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Tua going to give it to Achane. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. We are through one. The Patriots out on top. And we're back to South Florida after this. Here's Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. They need to say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Third and long. And here's Tua. And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
The number 3 overall selection, Drake May, headed out for the next Pats possession. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. On 1st and 10, here's May. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing now is May. Open man, Demario Douglas. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. To throw now, May. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Taking off. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
They face 2nd down and 7. The motion man here is Bourne. Throwing on 2nd down. May. That'll be complete to Gibson. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Patriots 1st down.
May going to look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing is May. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's May again. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
This has the makings of a really good young tandem in New England. I mean, May, the rookie quarterback, 1st-round pick. Douglas, only in his 2nd year, Mike. So the Patriots' hopes are high that these two can not only grow together, but they can continue to fit in some pieces around them and really try to improve this offense.
This one caught at the 4. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. A dive, and he's in. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, Patriots. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
That's the score. Patriots 14, Dolphins nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. The next drive about to get started. Before it does, I want to take a look ahead at what's coming up this week. Tonight, Sunday Night Football, Eagles and Rams. Great NFC battle at SoFi. And then tomorrow on Monday Night Football, it's the Ravens and Chargers also at SoFi Stadium. And we'll take a peek ahead now. Thanksgiving Day tripleheader starts with Bears-Lions in Detroit, Giants-Cowboys in Arlington, and a good one to wrap up the holiday. Dolphins and Packers from Lambeau Field. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Still second down.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. From the gun, here's Tua. Catch made there by Waddle. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. In motion, it's Waddle. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. Here's Tagovailoa. Open man, Malik Washington. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a third down and 4. Throwing again, it's Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Offense. Still first down.
Hill brought in motion. A run up the middle with Achane. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is third down.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started. And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
The Patriots offense and running back Antonio Gibson heading out onto the field. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. It's the tight end Henry in motion. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Delay of game. Offense. Still second down.
On second down, it's May. Will set up the screen for Gibson. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Miami after this. 3rd and 5. Here's May. And that is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
This is taken at the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Dolphins offense ready to get back at it. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 2 and out on 1st down. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. That's caught by Hill. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To the air again, Tagovailoa. He'll find Mostert out of the backfield. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter.
Ready.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. That is caught by Washington. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that will be a bit of a letdown.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just...
And he will score. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins are on the board. It's now 14-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to have a Patriots 1st down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line. Out of the gun, here's May. Open man there, it is Bourne. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now, May. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. These two teams leaving the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. A safe kick taken at the 5. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run.
On first down, they'll stay with Stevenson on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's going to tuck it and go. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Working out of the gun, it's May. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Throwing now is May. He's got it at the 3. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. To throw now, May. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
I really like the play call. Sometimes you can catch the defense thinking run, and you can change it up on first down and go pass. The issue is, if you're the quarterback, you've got to get this ball out of your hand. It's either touchdown or out the back of the end zone into the bleachers, because you cannot afford to go backwards when you find yourself in a goal to go.
They'll run here with Gibson. And he gets this one down inside the 10, but it will set up 3rd and goal. This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. To throw is May. He'll try to run for it. He is in. Drake May. Touchdown, New England. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Next to score, Patriots 21, Dolphins 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. A run with the fullback in goal. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. 2nd and 11.
26-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa. They'll set up the receiver screen with Waddle.
Well, let's give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right out of the jump, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no gain.
He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins draw closer here. It's 21-14. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Throwing is May. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. A carry now for Gibson. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. Throwing on third down is May. This one complete to Bourne. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. On the ground, Gibson. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Chop Robinson, the rookie out of Penn State, in there for the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. May going to look to throw. Now he'll run it. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
On 1st and 10, here's May. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll drop to throw. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
You can hear some boo birds coming out with some angry fans here right behind us, Mike, and rightfully so. They went from 2nd and long, which is obviously not ideal, to now 3rd and nearly impossible. I mean, it's looked about as bad as you can imagine. And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
Now, Tua and the Miami offense head out for their next possession. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and will try to sustain it here down the stretch. So they come to the line for first down and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's taken in by HN.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, Tagovailoa. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. This one tight throughout, all level at 21, as they'll search for a go-ahead score. Now Gibson. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense. Still 2nd down.
Here's Gibson. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6. Mark it at the 31. From the gun. On 3rd down, it's May. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Tyreek Hill getting ready for this next drive along with the rest of the Miami offense. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Play action. Tagovailoa. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day. We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 3rd and 2. Man in motion here is Washington. On 3rd down, they'll go with Achane. And he'll have the Dolphins first down. He'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Once again, it's Achane. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He'll tuck it and take off. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And now it's 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. Important punt here in this tie game late. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The visitors' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. He's to the 25, and he's going to have a Patriots first down as he'll take this forward to the 27.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Now he'll run. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This defense has had their share of troubles trying to contain this quarterback today, Mike. This time they go to the zone read. The defender goes after the running back, and the quarterback pulls it, keeps it himself, and has a huge gain for a first down. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On 2nd down, it's May. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. Patriots ready for the punt as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And this is as good as you can possibly get. It's out of bounds, and it's marked right at the 1-yard line. Well done. The Dolphins offense and Tua Tagovailoa making their way back out. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 6-yard line.
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start.
Offense.
So that'll cost them half the distance. Tua Going to give it to Achane. And he's going to get him out of danger for the moment. He's got the first down past the 10-yard line. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
A shotgun snap for Tua. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. We're all even. 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there. Now a give on the ground. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. They'll toss right side to Stevenson. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage.
Great job with the pressure up the middle on 3rd and 1, Mike. When that back has to make someone miss in the backfield, that's all they need to throw off the timing. He's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage. This defense holds him to no gain, brings up 4th down.
And the Patriots ready to kick it away. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The home team's offense, Tyreek Hill heading back on the field. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll drop to throw. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now, this looks like a design run. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Tackled back at the 28-yard line.
3rd and long. And here's Tua. That is caught by Washington. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Now it's H.A. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go. H.A. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. He's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down. So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So, fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.